I found a lovely chair to record in and to read in the basement with. It's very comfy. Hello and welcome to Assorted Meeples. I'm Phillip the Meeple on duty, and today, as you can tell, we're talking Marvel United. The final 48 hours of the campaign for Marvel United Multiverse is upon us, and they have released the all-in pledge and all that stuff, so we're going to take a quick look at that and go through it. I currently own everything that is in production except for 2 decks of cards. And that is the one that makes Juggernaut a playable hero, and one that gives a variation of the Grey Hulk. So those are the 2 that I don't own, and because I didn't go to those conventions, I didn't get access to them. And I'm not paying $60 for those 2 decks, because I don't think 24 cards is worth $60. No offense to you. Dice Tower, you do amazing work, and it definitely helped. Your channel definitely helped me get going into the board gaming hobby space. But I haven't watched a game video of yours in a long time, and I just don't see that was a reward enough. There were some rewards in there. I'm already sidetracked. There were a lot of rewards in there, but it was like 1 per thing, and I was just like, yeah, that's not worth it. So I'll see if I can't pick those up elsewhere, hopefully not for $30 a deck. That being said, this campaign brings in another 100 characters plus. So grand total, we're looking at like 300 minis for both either hero or villains. This campaign actually has like 4 ginormous minis, not just base little guys, but we're going to get into that. So this campaign brought in a lot of new stuff that I really liked. There were 2 that created like the Galactus and the Age of Apocalypse, brought in, you fight other people, or you fight minions, and then you minion villains, and then you fight the big baddie. I really like that. It also brought in a new solo mode where you're not playing 3 heroes at the same time. You're playing 1 with some added cards from other heroes, which is, they're calling it Commander, right? Pretty sure it's Commander. I may have that wrong because my brain is terribly screwy. But that's coming in, and I think that's going to offer up a very interesting way to play the game and really bring out a lot of flavor in solo mode rather than just 3 heroes, trying to manage 3 heroes, and hopefully the luck comes up that you get the hero you need in the space you need him. So you're only playing with 1 villain piece and 1 hero, but you have other decks included. I like the addition. CMON did a lot of stuff in this campaign where they heard the people, they responded to the people, and they're making a good product that the people wanted. So, kudos to you, CMON. You're taking a lot of people's monies, and they're happy about it. But moving on, so this one, the main headliner for this is Galactus. Galactus is a bigature, which means he is like 6 times the normal height of all the others, like head and shoulders above the Sentinels. And he has 4 larger heralds that you can fight as well in his box. The original box has some really nasty villains. You have, hold on, let me reference my thing here. Oh, sure, they don't even show it on the first page. You get... as an add-on, you get the Wrecking Crew. I thought they showed who you got. Oh, well. Wow, I'm so off topic on this already. But you get Now I can't remember who the villains are in the base box. That will bother me, and I don't want to dig in deeper to that. But Coming of Galactus is the big Kickstarter exclusive that started this out. A lot of the base box are alternate reality heroes. So you have Captain Britain. Female Black Panther, Ironheart, Loki as a hero, female Thor. That's the base box. Then they just revealed with the all-in World War Hulk, which has basically Beefcake. This is the Beefcake box. Big, muscly men beating each other down. That's basically all the World War Hulk box is. A lot of anti-heroes, where they're purple, it can be either villain or hero. And in that box, you got the Dr. Samson, who is basically a kind of a Hulk type figure, impressive strength and all that, but he's also a psychiatrist. So people wanted him, people got him. I've talked a little bit about the Age of Apocalypse, which was big when I was younger, or was just coming out when I was younger. And you have some very good villains in there. Not a lot of heroes, but then again, we already have all the X-Men here, and several of them do. So, War Kings bring in the Inhumans, who have superpowers based on this mist that they've taken in, and it looks fun. I don't know much about that storyline. I started reading the storylines to try and bring hey, this is what this story is about. And I quickly realized that it is kind of a male version of a soap opera in very tight spandex. And I quickly realized I had better things to do with my time than sit and read that stuff. If you can hear background noise, I have a 3D printer running right over there printing items for my Everdell Complete Collection so I can get it to the table faster and better. So, terribly sorry if there's a little bit of noise in the background. I don't fully know what picks up on my microphone, even though I have it right near my face. The other big one that they brought in was Civil War, and this brings a direct PvP experience to the Marvel United game, and it sounds absolutely fantastic. I look forward to it. The other fun part about this is you can use the solo commander mode in PvP. So if you're just playing with two people, you don't have to have full teams. You can use the solo rules and do it that way. I think it is absolutely fantastic. Comes with a Captain America and a Iron Man new sculpts in there as the headliner. There's a lot of really good minis in this one. A lot of really good characters. Some we didn't get everything, but I mean, let's face it. How many years of Marvel do we have now? I don't even know how long ago Marvel started, but there are so many characters and so many heroes and villains, we're not going to get them all, even if they kept doing these, which I really hope this is the last one. Not going to lie. It's just expensive, and there's so much stuff. I'm okay if they bring out some more retail boxes, like direct-to-retail or pre-sale or something like that. But the campaigns, I think I'm kind of done with. You got the Annihilation storyline. You have the Secret Invasion storyline, which you get 4 scrolls that you're fighting against that do different things. Both modes sound very fun. And then you have the Maximum Carnage, which brings in more Spider-Man characters, and Carnage, the challenge mode on Maximum Carnage sounds ridiculous. There are villains in here where you don't actually get to remove their threats. It's gonna get good. Then you got the pets deck, which is 6 pets from the series that were notable, like Jeff the Land Shark, the cat from Captain America with the tentacles in it, Alligator Loki, Cosmo the dog, and Red Tail Falcon. Yeah. And they have 3 cards that you swap out cards with so that they move around and they help you. They don't really attack or do anything. They're not an actual full hero, but they're added in to add a little bit of spice to your life. The other really cool things that they have done, they have created campaign decks and they have created team decks. We're sitting at, I do believe, 31 or 32 campaign decks at the moment, because Dark Avengers just got unlocked here a little bit ago when they started smashing through stretch goals as I do believe there's 32 or 30 or 31 or 32 team decks as they started smashing through stretch goals when they announced the All-In and the World War Hulk. Now, the thing with the stretch goal or the team decks is there's 6 cards in a deck, and they have specialized heroes that you have to play with in order to use these decks. And then it sits to the side, and if you don't want to play a card from your hand, you can play one from up there. There is one negative card that when it is set up on the deck and ready to go is a negative, and it hurts your ability to do anything on the board. Really cool concepts. I look forward to getting those. The other one, like I said, is the campaign decks. These are set up so you play event 1, set it all up, play event 2, set it all up, and you go through the story using different heroes, different villains, to kind of tell the story that those arcs did. Like you have Age of Apocalypse, World War Hulk, Avengers versus X-Men, the Dark Phoenix Saga, Age of Apocalypse, Maximum Carnage. So there's all those. The other cool part in the Maximum Carnage, when they did that, they released the original Sinister Six box, and they released a new way to play the Sinister Six. Instead of having the printed board, you now have each villain, Spider-Man villain has their own section, and you set it up, and it's modular play now. So you can play with the villains you want in the Sinister Six, making it a heck of a lot harder if you so desire. The exclusives and that minis for this, you have all the stretch goals, which I'm not going to go into. There were a lot of them. There were a lot of really cool ones. But we got the Wrecking Team, which is Wrecker, Thunderball, Pile Driver, and Bulldozer for the original box. That's 4 extra villains that you can fight as a team, I do believe. And then for heroes, you got Iron Lad, Hulking, Iron Spider, and Doc Samson with the World War Hulk. Hulking and Iron Spider came with the Civil War, and Iron Lad came with the Galactics boxes. The Iron Spider is an amazing sculpt. I look forward to playing with them. Fing Fang Foom is the whole Kickstarter exclusive character, and he is another chunky boy. He is huge. Probably about the size of the Sentinels, but he's got a tail and wingspan as well. This is, if you know Marvel United, you're going around, you're trying to stop a villain from doing his dastardly deeds as a team, and you're working together, playing off of your card and the other cards in front of it. And it's good fun. It's not competitive, and everybody's doing their part to try and win. It's much harder with the cards in front of you for somebody to quarterback it. So that's what I really like about this one. I haven't dug into it enough, even though I have all the content. But storage for this one is a bit of a beast, and with this new campaign, it's going to be a bit quite hard as well. I am currently figuring out how I'm storing everything. I have a better idea of how I got to do it. I got to see if I can't get it done in the way I want it done. There'll be more on that if I get there. The big thing, though, is I am doing the all-in. I am doing the plastic tokens. That's it. I have everything else, so I don't need to re-up on everything, and I don't feel crazy enough to try and resell stuff because that's too much work for me. I don't want to do that. So yeah, that's where I'm at with it. I think this was a really great Kickstarter, and I hope that you bought in on everything already. But if this was your game, then please do. If not, resist the FOMO. If it's not your game, you don't need it. This is a game that I do see, once I get storage set up better, me getting out with the kids a lot more, because I can control the villain and my kids can play the heroes to try and take me down, and it will be a good time for everybody. So let me know what you guys are going in for, what you were most disappointed and most excited to see in this campaign. I'll say right now, I really hope there's no full campaign 4 because there's already too much content. So, and actually there's really amazing 3D sculpting and homebrew community out there as well. So if you're good with a pair of scissors, you can get pretty much all the heroes you want, just not official. So anyways, we will see you guys next time. And until then, take care. All right. Bye.
If you like what you just saw, please support us by hitting that like button and subscribing to our channel for more great gaming content.